$1 billion, modernizing the nuclear triad.
Yeah.
Now, since then, I've heard that you have said that you, as president, would work to eliminate all nuclear weapons, and I applaud you for that. Really, if that's true.
Well, go ahead.
Okay, so here's my, okay, so here's my.
The good news is I know what the nuclear triad is. So I'm at least on solid ground to begin with. Unlike one particular candidate that was asked this in the debate, I don't know if you saw, if they screened to me while he was talking, my jaw must have been down to my belly button. Go ahead.
Okay, so, but everybody knows it's the submarines, the airplanes,
Thank you.
and the land-based missiles. Okay, so here's my question.
Not everybody knows that.
Do you believe it is so important to invest in modernizing all three legs of this triad that you would do so at the expense of cybersecurity, conventional forces, diplomatic initiatives, and domestic priorities such as repairing our crumbling infrastructure, for example?
Great question. And the $1 trillion number, it comes up, I'm not sure, someone said that's the President Obama has proposed $1 trillion modernization. If he has proposed it, he hasn't acted on it because we're not near moving in that direction. Here's what I believe. The aspirational goal of eliminating nuclear weapons off the face of the earth is a worthy aspiration for sure. But we can't do that by unilaterally, just eliminating the nuclear triad and not modernizing it. You have to create a deterrent effect. And so there needs to be some investment in that regard because we have an aging delivery system that is quite dangerous. And so the modernization is good for our own security, and it creates a pressure to be able to negotiate ultimately towards that aspiration. But that's going to be a long way off. That is not something that we unilaterally do. Ronald Reagan believed in the elimination of nuclear weapons as well. This is not a wacky idea. It's an important aspiration, but we have to do that with a deterrent effect along the way. And now we have a bigger challenge than just the Cold War challenge of mutual assured destruction. That kind of created some stability that both sides knew that we would obliterate each other off the face of the earth. And that created that deterrent effect. Now we have the proliferation of nuclear weapons that is maybe even more dangerous. You have North Korea. People laugh when you talk about the dictator because he dresses funny and all that. I mean, he's an unusual guy. But they're making an effort to have long-range missile capabilities to launch conventional and nuclear weapons to hit our coast. It is their aspiration to do this so that not just to get our attention. It is a challenge for us. You have Pakistan. You have Iran now being a nuclear threshold country. Likely that the Persian Gulf countries, seeing the threat of Iran, may follow suit. This is a dangerous world. The United States, both diplomatically and militarily, needs to engage. So I don't think my answer has changed. I do think that there should be an aspiration for the elimination of nukes, but you can't do that by unilaterally doing this. That would be an unmitigated disaster for our country. Thank you. Good seeing you again.